What's going on, guys? This is Miasin, and I feel like I'm finally feeling much better than I was last week because I was sick for quite a while, and yeah, it was kind of destroying my voice and my mood and everything. But yeah, no, we're slowly but surely getting back to recovering, and yeah, with the new Blue Eye support that we're getting in the structure deck, I'm pretty sure the recovery will be even faster because this definitely made my day, and for a very good reason. The cards are actually quite nice. So yeah, let's check them all out. But before we go any further, you know the drill, huh? Smash the like and subscribe button if this video can get 1,000 likes. I'm making a spreadsheet video on Blue Eyes tomorrow. There you go. Alright, so the first card is Neo Kaiser Seahorse, level 4 Light Dragon Tuner. Okay. 17 and then 1650, those are the same stats also as the regular Kaiser Seahorse, I believe. I do remember that it had a 50 somewhere, so maybe it's either that or like reversed or something, I don't know. Anyways, first, second, and third effect once per turn. Gotta love to see a card with 3 effects. Is there a card, by the way, with 4 actual effects, like 4 ignition and or trigger effects? Like not counting continuous effects or conditions? That if there is, let me know. Anyways, if you control Blue Eyes White Dragon, you can special summon this card from your hand. Not too bad. Okay, so it's an extender in the hand. You can target one light tuner you control, increase or decrease its level by 1. I can already think of 2 applications for this. The first one, you target the maiden in order to trigger her effect so that she can revive something back, or you can target the other cards. And there's Maiden of White. Hold on a second. Priestess with Eyes of Blue. Yeah, all the garbage cards that nobody wants to play. There you go. You can target them, and then they do something. You're not really decreasing the level of a level 1 monster. You can't have a level 0 monster, but you can have a level 2 tuner, and then you can use like it and Blue Eyes White Dragon to not summon Baron. But you can summon Bestial Dispatter and some other cool things. So yeah, no, it's cool. The simple fact that it targets one of your cards is already good enough. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, you can send one Blue Eyes monster or one monster that mentions Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to the grave except itself. You cannot send White Stone of Ancients because it does not mention Blue Eyes White Dragon, just Blue Eyes. A Blue Eyes monster. But you can't foolish a Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. That is still a Blue Eyes monster. So that is pretty cool because it facilitates access to, what's his face? Hold on a second. Magia using Ultimate Fusion. There you go. Alright, cool. So the first card, already pretty good. I am quite satisfied. But it gets even better with Majesty with Dragons of White. What is this card's name? Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to be a Blue Eye spell or trap because your searchers, they don't really search Blue Eye spells and traps. They search cards that mention Blue Eyes White Dragon. Okay, so normal trap, you can only use the first and second effect per turn. Show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, up to 3, from your hand, face up field, and or graveyard. Then destroy that many cards your opponent controls does not target. That is quite remarkable. Very good card. It rewards you for playing a lot of bricks in your deck. The more bricks you play, the better this card is. So realistically, I think you're only going to be popping 1 to 2 cards. If you're popping 3 cards, it means that you're playing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, which means that your deck building is wrong. So yeah, this card shouldn't be unfair, but it doesn't have to be unfair. It's good as it is. It reminds me a little bit of a cybernetic overflow. Usually you're always going to be showing the cards in your graveyard. You don't have to banish anything, so yeah, really cool. I mean, this card's insane, actually. And again, it gets even better, so you can banish this card from your grave, ritual summon 1 ritual monster from your hand by attributing Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand or field whose total level equal exactly the level of that ritual monster. I think you guessed it, but you can actually ritual summon for Blue Eyes Chaos Max without the need of a ritual spell, which means 1 less brick in your deck can get you there. My issue is that unless you search this card and then discard it with prayers or something or melody, I don't really see how you can ritual summon right away on the first turn. Because it is a trap card, so you're still gonna have to like set it, activate it, and then use the graveyard effect on like your opponent's turn, which is, it defeats the purpose of even trying to summon your boss monster. If you can discard it, then you can use the effect right away. It doesn't say you can manage this card except during the turn it was sent there to the graveyard. But I don't really think you necessarily have to ritual summon Chaos Max in the Blue Eyes deck, because even before that, people were still only really playing Blue Eyes Chaos Max as a brick, with no ritual spell, or sometimes you were seeing like 1 ritual spell. Okay, so now we've got the last card well, for now at the very least, because apparently I have been told that this makes it so that the deck has exactly 40 cards in the main deck, and we are still missing 1 card in the extra deck most likely. It could be a fusion, it could be a synchro, it could be an Xyz even, but it's probably not gonna be a link because this is a link. And by the way, just before I review this card, look at the reprints, man. You imagine if we had that, like, this quality of reprints in the TCG. Nibiru, Ash, Maxi, 2 Veilers, okay, Trade-in sucks, but whatever, Call by the Grave, Imperm, Heretic Seal. Every single card here other than Trade-in is probably going to be played in the deck. This is insanity. It's so good. It's so freaking good. These reprints are incredible. Man, swear to God. The OCG, they just get spoiled sometimes. And the TCG, we get freaking nothing. Yeah, enjoy your 74th reprint of Cyber Dragon and Mystical Space Typhoon. There you go. Anyway, Spirit with Eyes of Blue, Light Dragon, Link 1, level 4 lower dragon or spellcaster monster. Alright, and it also has a diagonal link zone, whatever. So yeah, that's kind of generic when you think about it. That's pretty good. Okay, so you can only use the first and third effect once per turn. If this card is link summoned, you can take 1 Mausoleum of White, that is the field spell. So just before I continue, this card gets you an additional normal summon for a light level 1 spellcaster. No, sorry, not even spellcaster. Just level 1 light tuner. So yeah, you either take, you search it from your deck to your hand, or you send it to the grave. In the graveyard, you can banish it and then search the Burst Stream of Destruction. So that's the card that destroys every monster your opponent controls if you control Blue-Eyes White Dragon. That card sucks, you shouldn't play it. So in other words, you should only search the Mausoleum of White from your deck to your hand. Even Mausoleum of White, it's not a great card, it doesn't do anything on its own. It is a brick to draw because you can easily search it now. So it's kind of like the new Salamangreat Sanctuary. As in, it's a card that makes your deck slightly better. It doesn't make it that much better. It's not like Union Hanger, for example, that makes your deck drastically better. But it's super easy to search because quite literally all of your cards can turn into Spirit with Eyes of Blue. You can even turn Neo Kaiser Seahorse into this card. And you can turn the Tyrant of D or Dictator of D, whatever, into the new Link one, because it's also spellcasters, and it's level 4 lowered, which I really like a lot. They could have messed it up and made it like a level 1 monster, which would have made this card absolutely worse. So yeah, just searching Mausoleum of White is already good, but it gets even better. Well, definitely not with this effect, because this is bad. You cannot special summon except dragon monsters. There might be a way you can use this to your advantage if you can give this card to your opponent, but I really doubt that there is a way to do this. Maybe if your opponent goes activate triple tactic talents, and then you find a way to destroy all of your cards, and then this is the last survivor, then your opponent has to steal this, and then he's stuck with a 300 attack monster, and he might just not do anything if he doesn't have any dragons in his deck or whatever, so that he can link this off or something. I can't believe I made a video on the Promethean Princess with triple tactic talents play 1 or 2 days before Jose actually did it in the playoffs, and he actually went to Worlds with this play. It's unbelievable. Also, it's a play that I've been doing for a long time, but it took me a while to make the video just because I was like, I don't know if I really want to spoil the goo. I have some other plays that are really cool like that, but yeah, again, smash the like button and maybe I'll leak the goo. Anyways, again, this card gets even better. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 Blue-Eyes monster from your hand or grave, okay. But if you special summon an effect monster from the grave very specifically, it cannot attack forever, and its effects are negated permanently. Okay, so there are a lot of things that make this card incredible. So the first thing that comes to my mind is, in the grind game, let's just say that you have skill drain and your opponent was able to destroy a bunch of cards in your field. You could go like normal summon Effect Veiler, and then turn it into this card, and then you tribute it, and then you summon like a Blue-Eyes, and then it can attack. So you can turn like Veilers into 3k beat sticks, which is insane. So it gives you like an infinite recursion game. Beautiful, we like that. Also, another thing is that you can summon the Blue-Eyes Spirit Ultimate Dragon or something, the level 12 Synchro. It won't be able to attack, but then if your opponent kills it, then you can revive back your Blue-Eyes Spirit Dragon, which is not too bad. Or if you can find a way to go SP, banish your monster that you brought back with this card, then when it comes back, it's unnegated. So that's something cool that you can do. So yeah, very good card. I mean, everything about it is just really nice. It searches Mausoleum of White, again, not the best card, but there are still some decent combos that you can do with Mausoleum of White. And by the way, this isn't just Blue-Eyes support, it's also Buster Blader support, because Buster Blader was playing with Mausoleum of White, unironically, because they would go normal summon Sage with Eyes of Blue, search the Protector Whelp, Buster Whelp, sorry. Yeah, Buster Whelp. and then they would activate Mausoleum of White, extra normal summon Buster Whelp, search Prologue, and then link off into anything, and then set, and then yeah, that's pretty much the luck. But now it gets even better because now one single Sage with Eyes of Blue equals Hieratic Seal and Prologue in Buster Blader. I will, of course, be making a Buster Blader video on top of a Blue Eyes video for you guys very, very soon. So yeah, just stay tuned because we have a lot of interesting content coming up, thanks to the new cards that Konami just keeps giving us. This is fantastic support, by the way. I think this is how you support a legacy deck that people absolutely love. It's a fan favorite. It already won Worlds. And I know this might sound crazy and very difficult, like a hard to swallow pill, but I actually straight up believe that Blue Eyes might win Worlds again, granted that there is a ban list that kind of works to make it, you know, function. Because this deck can literally play like 18 hand shops. It's completely absurd. So going second, you don't really feel, you don't feel like you're too hopeless. You could also main deck Board Breakers if you want instead, or you can mix hand shops and Board Breakers. You can main deck Skill Drain even, because this deck is the best deck at playing Skill Drain. You can out Floodgates. There are searchable like solutions to everything. True Light is just one of the best cards I have read in a while, so the fact that you can get your spells and shops every single turn or recur back your Blue Eyes every single turn is just completely insane. So yeah, Blue Eyes has a lot going for it, and I cannot wait to, just pump out even more Blue Eyes content. But yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about these new cards in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.